You starting?
Hello, chat. Hello, Camp, and who's spent wait messages? Sure. Right. Oh, I forgot to ask. You don't have to give a real number, but does your new job pay more or less than your old job?
About 50% more.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
So you know what I made before, Snowy, so now you know the
Yeah.
number.
Hey, man.
You told me what you make before.
Well, that's what he's saying.
Well, yes, I've also told you, Seaweed, but what I'm saying is that I can say that in a way that doesn't just tell the entire
I've only seen it
chat.
once. Many years ago.
I
so
see.
Most likely not.
I was like, why are you signaling me out here? I know what you made.
Well, I didn't remember that I told you. I know that specifically Snowy and I had conversations comparing our salaries before.
Okay,
I see.
I gotta learn what gradient does. So that's nice. Cause like Versa was like, here's a new mechanic, and I'm like, aha. And then I just took a bunch of damage and then killed the enemy. So,
His was the lower he is, the better he does.
no, not that.
No?
No, like that's part of it. No, that's his mechanic. No. We got to the graveyard. Okay, so I can't break that. I can't. Like he was trying to show me what gradient is, and I couldn't figure it out.
I see.
Gains 4 HP. Enemies burning.
Brace yourselves.
There's this gradient thing. This thing?
I'm ready.
What?
Watch out!
Yeah, I think it's supposed to help me learn dodge timing, but I really can't tell.
Emma?
Chrome is flowing.
I'll just start sitting there. Oh, okay.
Maximum damage.
So if the slow-mo happens, and then I hit the parry, he does like a super parry? I don't know, I'm very confused.
Uh-huh.
Target marked.
Oh, well, just gonna kill it.
Oh. I have a... Does the slow-mo only ever happen in the final parry?
No, that was like the first hit.
Okay, so then what it might be is that the slow-mo parry is a way to guarantee the parry.
I'm ready.
Because before it was like beforehand you had to do the thing where you parried 3 times in a row or whatever, right?
Well, that just
It's
depends
very all
on
the
how
attacks
many
in-
times the enemy's attacking.
I know what I'm saying is like if the slow mo happens earlier, you could just skip the others.
I don't know.
That's what it sounds like.
Excuse me.
I think I'll improvise. Didn't really do this.
Wait. I was not trying to go Verso. Like, I see them do that thing. Like that little like, sparkle thing when I hit the gradient button.
Let's carve a path.
I don't know.
Okay, so he can only heal himself.
Here we go.
That hurts.
No, so the slow-mo just sometimes happens.
That's why I was like, is it a thing where you can skip the rest of the parry then though? Or like what is spamming me?
Sustain. Not looking good. Blade cut through the blades.
Big confusion.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I guess I should give the warning to both Arlo and chat that there may be at some point interruptions of the very big drama queen kind.
Hmm.
As in, yeah, the husky.
I see.
I am dog sitting.
Oh, that's a big...
Not looking good. A storm is coming.
Let's carve a path. Here we go.
Parry it!
Okay, this one can't be me. Can it?
I'm so confused by the slow-mo.
I can do it. Brace yourselves.
Using.
Overflowing with energy. A brilliant light.
No, is that you getting Discord notifications or something?
Not me.
Yeah, that might be me. I thought that. I think that my noise suppression would be blocking that, but
I was like going insane thinking it was me, but I'm like, I only have pings giving me that kind of a notification.
I'm ready.
here, my problem might have been that in the same room I actually had my TV on and connected to my desktop because I was playing Genshin right before we started. So maybe you'll stop hearing it now. I mean, it'll still be there's noise will still be coming out of laptops, but.
Here we go. Oh well. Bring it on.
Thanks.
I would have lived.
Brace yourself. Let's dance. I'm not giving up. That hurts. Okay.
I think I'll improvise. Bring it on.
Alright, Arlo, I want to get your take on the latest gotcha drama.
Is this about the shit with PayPal?
No.
Okay. Because that's the one I heard.
It's gotcha game drama,
I won't disappoint.
specifically. There is a funny mass divide right now with Arknight and Field that got me to want to like try it in the first place, which is that take a guess actually as to what you think would be like somewhat severe enough to cause drama, but not severe enough that people.
Wait, between Arknight and which Field? I don't know what Field is.
It's just called Arknight and Field.
Oh.
Oh, maybe.
Not looking good.
Depends on who is causing the drama. Literally, there's no way to make all Gotcha fans happy.
No, but that's why it's like it's interesting to hear. I'm interested to hear what you think.
Arknight is a Japanese game, right?
Shut.
I believe so.
Then it probably has some underrated character in a compromising outfitter position.
That is not what's causing drama for once.
The expedition's not over.
So, the drama for Arknight Enfield is that pity doesn't carry.
That's pretty bad.
See, that's where this is interesting to me, because I've heard some of the rebuttals as to why it's not the end of the world, and I'm like, I kind of agree.
Alright, tell me. Why? See, here's the thing. Pity used to not even exist, but it both existing and it carrying was set as a standard. I'm not even sure if it was by Genshin itself or just around the same time as Genshin and Genshin popularized
It was definitely before Genshin.
2020, so I'm interested in seeing what defense there is in pulling that back.
Everybody, let's go.
There definitely is like examples of Pity and Pity carrying way before Genshin, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the core defense that certain people have for Pity not carrying is that Arknights is good enough that if you just kind of play, you can get the thing that will still guarantee you Pity
Interesting.
before you even like pull a banner, for example. So like the full pull that gets you the like guaranteed banner drop or whatever would be 120 pulls in this game. But someone went through the flowchart and math and explained that the gameplay actually gives you plenty of time and opportunity to get the 120 pull, even in a late game stage, before the banner changes.
Well, yeah, right now, they're in the release mode right now.
Ready to carry.
There's tons of new story content from which to farm pull. It'll be a different story once you're only living off of daily logins. Look, I'm someone who had once strengthened the fake Rendered of Kool-Aid so much that I said that the game was free-to-play friendly because unlike other gacha games, you could actually defeat the story mode with really low rarity units. And this was a game with a 1% chance at a 5-star and 0 pity system at all. So like, I understand people feeling connected to their gacha game and being willing to bend over backwards to defend it, but I'm sorry, having a pity system that carries over is always better than one that does not.
Danger.
So, I think there's like one game example I can think of that I actually do play that doesn't have carryover pity. And I can see why it would still be fine even in the late stages, because I'm a late joiner to that. And even after going through all the content I possibly could, my like daily logs were still more than enough to guarantee me a banner from the start to the end of the banner being there. That game, of course, is different. It's Octopath Traveler 0.
I see.
But like,
Here you go.
when there was a new Kate banner that came by a second time, I had already finished the content that I could and was just living off of my logs and like a few of the random character side quests that I guess I forgot to do earlier. But I had more than enough.
More defensible. I still would say that it's better to have a carryover system. I'd say it's more defensible if you can get a character. If you can guarantee a 5-star character, a limited 5-star character in one banner cycle only with login bonus, then yeah, it's defensible. But very few games are going to allow that because that's giving out way too many free characters.
I'm so confused by this gradient thing, guys.
Hang on, I got you.
It's got something to do with the slow-mo moves, and that's about as far as I'm...
everybody. Let's go.
You're outmatched. Here we go. Watch out. Watch out, Mael.
I'm ready. Flames. On me. Feel the burn.
Let's carve a path. Here we go.
As soon as the speed starts to return to normal, hit the parry.
What does gradient do?
It's a type of parry.
So it's a gradient's for when it turns slow-mo. I hit the gradient button.
Yeah, it's when everything like goes gray in slow-mo.
Okay, so there's a different button for me to... Okay.
People were saying R2 is the right trigger.
Yeah. So it's not that I have to hit parry and gradient. It's
No.
just hit gradient. Okay.
It's just hit gradient, and it's when things go slow-mo. They say the timing's a little whack,
is.
so to wait until just after it starts to revert to normal speed. Like, the moment the slow-mo ends, essentially, is when the parry is supposed to hit. The reason it's called a gradient one is because if you pay attention, they're supposed to go from, like, the grayscale to colored throughout the slow-mo, but apparently the grayscale to color ratio isn't actually timed to the parry.
I mean, the game is not the most brightly colored, so you know, I would believe it if it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, so people say just after the slow-mo, like the moment it ends, hit the
Let's
parry,
carve a path.
I see.
and then it's right trigger.
Yeah, okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
So I think the difference, Arlen, by the way, for like
Parry.
Bring it on.
for like a login bonus versus like a normal play banner thing is that, especially in Octopath Zero, you still have daily quests to do,
So much potential.
right? And Arknights looks to have something similar going on to it because it's got this whole like
My turn.
defend the grid system going on. And so I don't think it's enough that you have to like. I don't think it's enough that you log in and get the character. I think it's enough that you log in, do all of your dailies, and you will have enough for a
Are you
character to
willing
do that for it.
to say it is somewhat defensible? Yes, if it, okay, right. Not just if you do logins plus all of the current events plus all of like say like the current like story bits, then and that can get you a guaranteed character. I will say, all right, sure. But but still, like as I've said before, even if it's defensible, that doesn't mean that it's what it should be, you know?
I guess I think it's from like a gameplay perspective, though, of like. I get why I get the idea of pity.
This is a gotcha is not gameplay. Gotcha is a monetization model.
Yes. But like that doesn't stop people from wanting to put it on a decent game now. That has changed over time.
Wow.
Severely.
Well, yes, absolutely. But what I'm saying is that I wouldn't say that we can make arguments as it being a gameplay decision. It's a monetization decision. It's that simple.
Oh, what the? Break it down.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's one of those things where I'm like, in the end, it kind of has no major impact if you can just guarantee the banner anyway.
It's true. I'm saying it's too early to tell.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Alright, log time.
There's also, always the chance that
Log time.
Pity is supposed to
Bag's getting
carry.
weighed down from all my
Oh.
kills.
Sorry.
Emily, Expedition Wolf 41.
One thing though is honestly, there's still a chance they'll change it. Genshin didn't even pity when they started.
Wait, Arlen.
Trophies.
I said sorry because she was listening to something.
Emily, Expedition Wolf 41. My bag's getting weighed down from all my kills. Maybe I need to pick smaller trophies. Estelle bagged 7 of those armoured nevs. So I gotta get at least 8 in this next batch if I'm gonna beat her. Leah showed me how to double up my weapon pictos. Might not be stable, but the bang's gonna be worth it. The painters might be out of our reach, but her minions aren't. And if I die, I'm gonna make sure I die big. Like Xavier says, subtlety is not our game. We only live till 40. So let's go make some friends.
Alright, you may continue your gacha talk.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, I feel like in the end it's too early to say, not only from like gameplay or monetization setup, but also like a company-wide setup. Like, it could just be the case that Pity could be broken. The Pity could change just because they thought it was good, but now have gone have different ideals, etc. Like, I agree that it's definitely too early to say, but it's really funny to watch people go out and vote Pity not carrying already.
Watch out, my
Especially in a game this new. Like, this is, what, a couple weeks old now?
Lune, careful.
Oh, shit. I got that big booba waifu lady off my first pull. I decided to try to pull to see what the pulls were like.
Cut through the flames.
I mean, one thing I will say is that if it's anything like Genshin or other modern gachas, there will be built into it kind of a guarantee that you'll get at least a 5-star in your first few 10 pulls, even though it is never like official that you will.
Just try it.
I'm like, is she 5-star? How many stars is this system? 1, 2.
Here we go.
It's a 6-star system.
I see.
Interesting. I'm just like the dudes I pulled though. I'm just like, hot damn! I loved 2 of them already, so I'm shoving those on my team like ASAP. One of them's this dope-looking dragon dude.
Finish. Flames.
Can I set this thing on fire? No, that's figured.
Forward.
I think, and this is even speaking as someone who is a gacha fan, I think gacha fans, including me, get very defensive of the individual gachas we play. And then unfortunately, partly because I'd say there is still the majority opinion at large is still that gacha in general is just terrible, and all gacha games must be shit. You know. But the problem is that then everyone still, you know, gets influenced by that to think that most gachas are shit, and then they try to defend just their one gacha is the one that isn't shit. Now, to be fair, I would say that for quite a long time, most gachas were shit, but when you look at it objectively, a lot of the biggest new ones nowadays are actually quite good. And I am willing to bet that the new Arknights probably fits into that category.
Enfield is pretty good so far.
Everybody.
The combat is smooth. The new mechanics that they add to make things different is interesting so far. I'm still very new into this. Like, I've done my very first poll, so I'm also not one to talk.
I wonder if FGO is going to make a full-on sequel after, because they I think they just finished Arc 2. And also no one else would, you know, deny that at this point the gameplay on FGO is super antiquated.
Yep.
I mean, to be fair, it wasn't great even when the game first came out. They just didn't originally design it to be like a long-standing, and frankly, they didn't design it to be a good game.
I'm like, what is this? Is this an optional boss you're fighting? Like,
Yeah,
the
it's the
story?
hard enemy.
Ready to evade.
Well, it's a boss fight still. Like, he has a boss tag to him.
Let the
Exactly, yep.
Yeah, I am now going through and attempting to actually like set everything up in Enfield, but I'm like, God, is this? Arknights is one of those gachas that's really fucking confusing right from the get-go.
Yep.
hurts.
It loves to have so many systems to it. And I think it's because of the way like the first one happened as well and whatnot, that this is also like very
Careful.
almost like side questy in nature.
Just try it.
Of like, you gotta have the character, you gotta have the gear, you gotta have the skills.
Overflowing with energy.
Have the bonuses, like
Prepare to meet your enemy.
Oh, it's not bad.
Ready to strike.
Careful, Verso.
but yeah, I'll see how it holds up like over time or whatever.
Yeah. Another question will be how grindy it is once you actually get into the point where you need to like make proper builds and stuff for characters.
Brilliant light.
Yeah. I think the grindy nature in Arknights doesn't actually come in the form of characters, or not, and for the new one anyway. Because they also have they have like a base building system, and usually that's where the actual like hardcore grind comes in, is upgrading all your goddamn facilities
I see.
to like be their highest possible tier. Yeah, and it looks like this game might follow the same. Of like, there's just a lot of things to put down already.
Here we go.
Parry it! Ready to parry. A storm is coming.
Oh god, there's gamer subs. One of my character's abilities is like chug a gamer sub.
Here we go.
It's not actually gamer subs, it's like some generic energy drink, but like, it has like that classic gamer subs protein shaker look to it.
It's so dark. I can like go from here or something.
Whoa. Like I keep glancing back, and then you're just in another dark place.
Yep.
So I'm just like, yep, something going on, and just now I saw, oh, you're in a trench, that's why.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, okay. I have a couple questions that I find legitimately interesting when talking about gacha, and I'm curious to know. What is the gender ratio for playable characters in Enfield? And also, how do the characters generally treat the main character?
Okay, so one of those answers is good, the other one is bad. I want you to take a guess as to which is which.
Given that you've already talked about that there's guys, my answer, what I believe is that there are probably guys, but I think that there's probably guys. However, basically every single character essentially hero worships the player character and wants to kiss them.
You're not far off. So, I think it's like ever so slightly skewed towards women.
Look, ever so slightly skewed towards women is already a massive victory, okay?
Okay,
Like,
yeah,
look.
put it this way. A player character can be both male or female. That one doesn't matter.
That one's just pretty standard by now.
Yeah, but on top of that, two of the people that are now in my team off of my very first poll are both dudes.
Yeah,
Which means
they're probably all low rarity. Are there any high rarity dudes?
What?
Are there any high rarity dudes though?
I need to go to headhunting and like actually take a peek at all of the people.
Yeah.
There is actually, I'm looking at the basic headhunting, basic poll, set of polls for like pulling anyone. Second result, 6th tier dude.
Yay! Okay, so I do just have to say, again, from what I've seen of WoW seems to be a very interesting game. It honestly seems to focus the most on like really having good gameplay, which I think is commendable. I will say I did try WoW for a couple hours, and my impression really quickly is almost everyone here is a very cute woman, and they all seem to really be mostly focused on wanting to date me.
Okay, so
That was.
This is
sorry to any WoW fans in here. That was my initial impression. I'm not saying I think the game is universally bad. It just isn't my thing.
So this is where the second point I think is worse than the first one, but in a completely different way anyway. So
Feel the burn.
In Arknights, I'd say there's a pretty average, like,
Take.
it's skewed a bit more towards women, but I've still seen like 5 different dudes already to pull.
Here we go.
And I think I'm seeing about the same amount of women to pull for both low and high tiers. But when it comes to how they treat the protagonist, it's not that they all want to date you, it's that you're like the leader of this like galactic organization, essentially.
The storm is coming.
Honestly, this will never happen, but I would really love a gacha where the main character wasn't a blatant self-insert.
Okay, this is like a thing, Arlen, that I have all had for ages, and I am so like ready for the day that it gets embraced more because it's slowly approaching. It's not here yet,
Here we go.
but it's slowly approaching. And that is the day. I want to see the actual day where an MMO decides we need to make this character just a dude. Just an average fucking citizen.
Careful.
Every one of them, when you go through an MMO campaign, you might like start like that, but halfway through it's always like, oh, you were actually the chosen one all along. And I'm like, no, fuck out of here with this. Give me an MMO fight where you put the boss fight in like an open field where anyone can join, and it's just an actual fucking war. And we end.
Feel the
Is
burn.
from the Hive experience.
Here we go.
Oh, you are cutting out terribly, by the way.
Sorry. The closest thing is probably the story of FGO. Like, even down to essentially the end of Act 1, you're, if all of humanity existed, your main character would be nobody special. Like, they were not secretly the chosen one, the Skies just hadn't realized their destiny. They're nobody special. The only special thing about the main character in Grand Order is because of a fluke, they are quite literally the last person alive who could possibly save humanity. They are the last shot, but because they are entirely mediocre, it's a long shot anyway, but you decide you might as well try.
Yeah, I don't know. All in all, I want to see an MMO be like, you're all just dudes. The closest I had ever gotten to with something like that was when I played originally, like when it originally came out, whatever. Destiny 2 was really good at that. Because it was like, yeah, you're technically one of the few quote-unquote chosen ones, in that not everyone is a guardian and not everyone is revived. It didn't hide the fact that a guardian was still, like, just an average person. It was their, you know, like, the whole focus of all of Destiny 1 is, it's not the name that makes you, it's the experience. And it was really good at that. And now I think the closest we have at the moment has to be Helldivers.
A storm is coming.
Because Helldivers is really good at the sort of like, everyone is just a Helldiver. You're supposed to be the best of the best, but like, they even put it in lore that it's kind of questionable that you are the best of the best when it comes to humanity.
Will say, in terms of games where the main character is just their own person and not just a blatant self-insert. The closest actually are Hoyo games, but not that they don't. They still, all of the main characters in Hoyo games start out as blatant. Actually, no. Actually, no, not all of them. ZZZ, the two main characters in ZZZ are blatantly their own people. Like right from the get-go, you know. They're even two of their own characters. You can just play as either one of them, and then the other one just serves the other role in the story. But so actually, I guess ZZZ is that. In Star Rail and Genshin, your main character starts out as blatantly just a self-insert, and then within a few chapters, you can tell the writers have really started having a hard time figuring out how to incorporate them properly, and just start making them a separate character in order to give them more flexibility in writing.
Yeah, so...
Which I can respect prioritizing the writing, and it's honestly a thing I like about Hoyo games in general.
I would say Arknights isn't, like, all there yet with its main protagonist, because it never really has been, but it's kind of done in a way that it's still fine and makes sense for you to have this level of control, because in the original Arknights, and in this one actually, you're known as what's called an admin or an administrator. Like the role
It's similar to how FGO does it. That's basically how every gacha was doing it for a while.
Yeah, it's like you are supposed to be this dude who is in charge of something.
In Arknight, you were the admin TM. In Blue Archive, you were Sensei TM. And in Fate Grand Order, you were Master TM. You know?
Yeah, and so in this one, it's not that like yes, you're basically a self-insert almost, but they don't treat it like that so far. Again, I'm also not very far into this one.
Look, I'm not even saying self-inserts are universally bad. I'm just saying that it oftentimes does get in the writing for some gotchas. But a lot of them do it pretty decently. I think Grand Order does it decently. I have no doubt that Arknight probably does it decently. I'm just saying.
It's fine so far. It's like, I feel like I am just...
Actually, part of Genshin's problem is that Genshin does not do the self-insert very well. The Traveler's entire presence is really awkward for like most of the game, and there's plenty of times where you're just like, you know, there was no reason for the Traveler to even be here. They're getting better at it. It took them longer to figure it out with Genshin than it's taken them with Star Rail.
On guard. On fire.
Yeah, it's Arknights is like sort of like a almost decent in between of like you are only treated with this weirdly high level of respect because you're an admin, right? Like you are leading an army.
Well, yes, but also we decided to make that the main character's identity because we want the cute anime girls to be fawning over you.
Feel the burn.
I haven't had a single person actually fawn over me properly.
Okay.
Arknights is good with that one in that it's not a fawn over type of respect. It is like this game loves to focus on the militant side of things because it's a like sci-fi thriller essentially. So they don't fawn over you, they just have an actual respect for you and are like, I want to fight with you because I want to prove that I am also the best. But then half the time they fall on their face and you're like, okay, this is funny though.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't think it's as much that, you know, we're supposed to have this, like, fawning over us.
In that case, look, you say that everyone super likes and respects you. I mean, that in itself, you know, is like a thing I wish that not every character automatically liked you in gacha, but I've also seen what happens when you have a character who even slightly acts mean to you in gacha games, and essentially the fan reaction usually isn't pretty. So at the very least, not everyone wanting to kiss you is definitely I would honestly consider that a win in that category of how the other characters treat the main character.
Here's your
Yeah, I would say Archmace is pretty good at that, and it always has been, because it really is just about being a good military leader, right? Like,
Let's start.
the problem with the story problem with Arknights, not like this is an actual problem, but like the conflict I guess you could say is that is usually that you're at war with some like greater set of groups of people. And that you have to like get all the resources. You have to keep your army at a stronger foothold.
I actually
And so, yeah,
am happy and a fan of some characters being in love with the main character. That also does make my heart go doki doki. I will not admit that I'm immune to being parasocial with the characters and the gotchas I play. It's just when it's every character, I stop believing it. You know?
Yeah.
Like, when every character wants to kiss me, then it's as good as no character wanting to kiss me. You know?
An advantage.
Yeah. Oh no! I am about to get into
Looks like we passed the danger
electricity.
zone. And no sign of your special Nevron.
Oh, I guess we're lucky.
Oh yeah, so how much like satisfactory do you know, Arlen?
Relatively little, but I have a general idea.
Like, you know what the style of gameplay is, right? Of like build thing to gather resources, to gather the resources, to build more thing, to gather more resources. To optimize, to gather, yeah. So what I'm very quickly learning about Enfield is that it has that style of gameplay.
I see.
Right.
As if replayability.
That's satisfying. Replay loop.
Man got trombone.
It's a pretty good. It's a pretty interesting replay loop from a gacha game perspective. I see. I will wait for the thing to happen in Expedition.
Expedition 57, Carla. These siege engines seemed much more powerful in Lumiere. But on this battlefield, next to all these broken bodies, staring at the true size of the monolith, I feel despair. I dare not show my true feelings. As commander, I cannot yield to fear, but I can't help but wonder, is pressing forward the correct course of action? Our lives are forfeit anyway, but is there perhaps a better way to spend such precious coin?
Oh, yeah. All I was saying is that the idea of the replay value being in like one of those sort of expand and optimize sort of things. It's him. Is kind of interesting from a gacha game perspective. Because like, yeah, it has the normal like the combat is very similar to Genshin, but they have a different like chaining system that gives it its like unique flavor or whatever.
I have a question though. This is a little bit off topic. As you're talking about, you know, the struggles and what's the word? It was like the issues surrounding kind of that people are having with the new game and the drama. Did you hear about the drama regarding the new Arknights and PayPal?
Arknights and what?
And PayPal.
No, what happened with PayPal?
Apparently, somehow, when people were paying, sometimes when people were paying for microtransactions using their PayPal account, somehow other PayPal accounts were being charged instead.
Let's carve a path.
I don't even know how that's possible. But
Oh, well.
I mean, in their defense, they essentially reversed every single charge that had been done over PayPal for the first few days of the game, and but didn't take away anyone's sin.
Not impressed.
You know,
Like,
I would.
it's crazy.
Fucking like. I would put that as triple points to Arknight's side because it doesn't sound like Arknight was terribly at fault.
PayPal side, I was just saying like it was involving Arknights and PayPal.
I see.
Yeah. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I'm like, that gives me even more credit towards this game then if they're actually willing to go through that when there's a massive issue. Like,
Well, it's the look. I mean, oh no, for sure. But it is also the only proper response to such an issue. But I'm glad that they did it. You know, it is.
Okay.
It is saying a good thing that they did.
you say it's the only like proper response, which I'm not disagreeing with that. What I'm saying is they actually did the proper response.
Yeah,
And not saying fucking
that.
what?
A lot of other places might have said, "Please wait for us as we research every single payment to see if it was if it had this issue," you know, which that would have just taken too long. Meanwhile, literally, people have been charged money for something they didn't get. By the way, how have I been sounding? I've just been using the built-in mic for the laptop this whole time.
Worse than usual.
Dang.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, hey, I suppose that's just, you know, that just goes to show that I do actually have a quality mic on my desktop.
Feel the burn.
I'll probably be switching over soon enough. I'm almost done cooking. But then, of course, I have to eat.
Here's your card.
I'll do it. Take your shot.
Try me.
Oh, you know what I will say as a point against Arknight, by the way? Is definitely their naming convention. So, Arknights wanted to have a new ore in the game, a new type of rock, right? Has to come from a new planet, etc., do all the new stuff. And they wanted it to be unique and different than all the other games.
I saw your future.
And, like, story. What do you think they decided to name their original ore?
Careful, my elf.
I'm a gonna come.
Okay, that'd be. I would give it points for that. That's just they're going out of their way to make that wall 120 on purpose. No, it's called Iridium ore.
A brilliant light.
Yup. Hence me being like, that's gotta be a point against, right? You can't just call it fucking Iridium.
I wouldn't say it's that terrible, but it is kind of. I mean, you're right that it is. It's funnily unoriginal, but I wouldn't actually put points against it for that. Actually, actually, no. Here's the thing, Seaweaver. You have to remember, this game comes from Japanese, so, you know. It's original, and it's ore, and also they're putting it in a different language because the author's native language is Japanese. a pretty tried and true way to make something sound cool in Japanese media is to just throw English at it.
Let's push forward. Good. Take cover.
And given that it is, you know, a new and proper noun, I don't entirely blame the translation team for just going for a direct, you know, transliteration of it either.
Oh no, that's the actual Japanese name too.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Careful.
That's what I'm saying is that in Japanese, it actually is a little bit more creative to call it that, you know, because, you know, then it is in a different language at least, you know?
I guess.
Look, like I said, it's a tried and tested way to make something cool in Japanese pop culture by just naming it English something, you know?
I guess. I'm still not giving it as a point to the creative team on that one, man.
Yeah. Blade cut through the flames.
Oh. My cat has the night frenzy. She is currently dashing back and forth up a hallway.
Sometimes they just get the zoomies.
I know.
Oh, speaking of snowing. So, people have been talking about furries in games and media and stuff. When it comes to furries in, like, let's say Elder Scrolls is like the core example that people give. When we write a character that is like a anthropomorphic cat, for example, do we give them like the zoomies?
I'm ready.
I don't know.
In- so in Elder Scrolls in particular, they actually kind of had a really fucking smart
A storm.
answer to this. For
Let's spill some ink.
for the heckin' like how could you do it, whatever. So, Khajiit in Elder Scrolls are notoriously, or famously, whichever you want, infamously, famously, etc. They are known for their skooma. You know what skooma does in Skyrim? It gives you the fucking zoomies. It puts you on crack.
Flowing.
I see.
But I wonder how many people missed the connection that the Khajiit were the ones that were good at making this, like, catnip. And having the zoomies.
I do have an answer though, Seaweaver, for whether they should specifically get the zoomies at night, which is what we're talking about. And that is that, well, the Khajiit they have socially adapted to the other hominids in Skyrim by becoming diurnal instead of crepuscular. Therefore, they now are using up all of their energy throughout the day instead of just in a burst at dawn and dusk to hunt prey. Therefore, there is now no longer a need for them to have the zoomies.
Take
But would that stop the evolution from giving them, like, real human children get the zoomies every so often?
Yeah, I mean, usually you get the zoomies whenever you just haven't spent enough energy in your day and just really need to like do something.
Yeah, but so why, like, I feel like then if there is, let's say, like an otaku Khajiit or something, wouldn't they get the zoomies?
Yeah, if they were just sitting on their ass all day, probably, yeah.
Like, okay, the best example that someone gave me was like, well, okay, yeah, this example is my own, but like, someone has given me the sort of push towards it at this point, in my line of logic, but I'm like, what about a merchant then? Yeah, because like, merchants kind of just stand around all day, haggling.
Perhaps we don't get kind of cat fidget toys in Zootopia 2.
I'm ready.
Did y'all see that? I saw it this week.
I heard it was good. I'm
No.
Speaking of furries, you know.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
I want to
just like, I feel like I should.
Feel the burn.
It's not
feel like
just the
it's
ad. Like, it's not the trailer. The entire movie is basically just like baiting people who ship Nick and Judy.
Nice.
Take this.
It's entirely what?
The entire movie is just baiting people who ship Nick and Judy.
Well, that's all Disney is at this point, is bait.
It's funny.
Not
Get
saying
to
it's
the
not
point
funny.
where there's basically a confession scene at the end. That's not really a confession scene, because it isn't like an I love you, it's a you're the most important person to me, and I need you to be safe scene.
That's an I love you.
I know. I mean, look, you know, they've written themselves into an awkward situation, because on the one hand, it's like, okay, yeah, actually, you know, physically speaking, these two species can't produce a child. On the other hand, I mean, it could be fair. You can get married without having children, obviously. But you know, so but still, like on the one hand, yes, interspecies relationships are viewed poorly, I would say, by our society. However, they really have created the entire series to be a metaphor for race. So at that point, if they avoid Nick and Judy being together too much, they're kind of just avoiding having an interracial relationship in this, as far as their metaphor is concerned, you know?
Okay, I have a major counterpoint then, though. And that's that Disney... is it a Disney movie?
Yeah.
I have to
It is.
figure out who made the movie.
It is
No.
true.
Not Zootopia.
Oh, okay.
Different one. Let me quickly figure out.
Is that a Treasure Planet?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna give you the funniest description for this thing ever, though, and you're gonna be like, that doesn't sound like a kid's movie. What it is. Okay. So, there are kids' movies that can deal with this sort of issue and do it in a funny way. Case in point, a very famous movie from 1999, based off of a book that deals with not only adoption into a new family, but interracial adoption into a new family, and the struggles that come with.
To be fair, that I think that was a more daring subject to be broaching in 1999.
Yeah, so what movie do you think I could possibly be talking about?
Stuart Little?
It isn't, yes.
Nice.
100% yes. The people who wrote and like talked about
Remember,
their
in the book, he actually
Wait. Yep, hang on. Uh-huh.
You holding up? We're almost there.
Holding up. Why do
Mael.
Why do
Mael.
You know what we must do. When one falls, come on.
Subjected to a round of performance evaluations.
Watching it. Oh, watching it.
Oh,
Oh, is that the special one he was talking about?
maybe.
Oh. Oh, you don't get to fight.
Well, goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah, because that's not terrifying at all.
Yeah, no,
I was like, was like apparently.
How nice of him to wait.
Uh-huh.
Wait, up for?
I guess honorable.
Okay.
Mais attention.
Marlon, how much do you know about Mass Effect?
Feel the burn. En garde.
I mean, in terms of interspecies dating?
No, just in terms of like characters and stuff.
Not really that much. Alright.
That's okay.
If you say too much, I will be spoiled.
Oh, that's a jump!
What?
If you say too much, I will be spoiled.
No, it wasn't about that. It was whether or not you would recognize a character.
Oh, I see. I might know
Because
they're
do you know who Garrus is?
Yes, I know who
Oh,
Garrett.
that's so many hits.
Okay, so you know who the boy of Mass Effect is. Like, universally agreed, he is the boy.
The boy who
I
you
have
love.
found... Yes. I have found the Garrus of Arknights, and I fucking love him. And I hate that he reminds me of Garrus now that I actually want to look at it properly. I will send the picture so that Snowy can also see when she's gets the chance out of like whenever she wants. Yeah. Snowy, take a look at this dude in the streamer chat
Ready.
after the attack. Alright, go take a look at this man.
What the hell? Okay.
I'm hiccuping down for a bit.
So this is Ental, right? Who I said reminded me of Garrus when I like looked at him.
Okay.
Well, I've been going through and I put a new weapon on this man because I found that I had a better weapon for him and was like, oh, I can improve the weapon, make it better, etc. I don't know if you know the meme, but if you know the meme, you could easily like within a fraction of a second, answer what you think
Here's your
the
card.
first goddamn line that came out of his mouth was. What?
I don't know, man.
I see, okay. The first thing this dude said is, when I gave him a new weapon, is he's like, a new weapon. I gotta take the time to properly calibrate this thing to make sure it works. And I'm just like, did they just write Garrison in the game at this point?
I see.
For reference, there's a meme where, like, every single time you talk to Garrus in Mass Effect 2, he's always talking about how he's calibrating the goddamn engine.
Oh! I see.
In a shocking twist, the people writing the sci-fi game are fans of sci-fi.
Okay, it's not that they're fans of sci-fi, it's that they're fans of good sci-fi, which shows promise.
Look out!
Speaking of, you know what discussion I could have with you, Arlen? Because I had a major fucking breakthrough lately.
Yes.
I have learned where my distaste in Star Wars comes from. And it is an actual, like, pretty central flaw to all of the original, like, movies and everything.
Alright.
We are talking about what they consider to be a sci-fi space opera, which is supposed to have to do with, like, drama, and especially, like, political dramas and stuff, right?
Yeah.
That focuses on a bunch of different races and different species, but none of them seem to have any autonomy.
Precise. Strike.
You mean like the individual political factions? What are you talking about?
Like, the different races among the stars don't seem to have evolved in severely different ways. Yes, they look different and sometimes have different customs, but it's like, oh, these guys just evolved to be bounty hunters, so they're basically humans, but bounty hunters.
The in-universe explanation, I believe, is that society, the universal society of Star Wars has, or I guess galactic culture of Star Wars has kind of become fairly unified.
Oh, I don't get to kill it? We have phase 2 again?
But then, oh, phase 2.
Phase 2? Yep. Right, yep. Ah, 2 swords!
Oh no!
Bro, he's gonna have 4 phases, he's gonna pull another sword. Oh, no.
Oh yeah, wait,
Oh,
I'm
jump!
like, didn't this guy have like 6 or 8
Jump.
swords?
My god.
Oh,
Push forward.
didn't this dude have like 8 swords the first time you fought him?
No,
Is he
this is
gonna have
someone else
8 goddamn
entirely.
phases? Oh, this is a different dude entirely?
This is a different dude.
Attention.
I see
Oh,
it.
twice now?
The dude that like pulled you guys down?
He's the guy who threw us
Right?
down the bridge, but he's not the lantern guy from before.
Okay, not the lantern guy. Gotcha. That was the overall question. Okay, so I think my case in point, Arlen, though, is that you can have different like races and whatnot, and keep a like.
A storm is coming.
You can keep a like put together culture or society and whatnot, while still leaving races their autonomy.
Ready to evade.
Like, it feels like they all have to conform to that social norm, which is like one of the two sides. It's either the rebels or the evil dude, or whatever.
Up nose.
But I wouldn't say that everyone in the same race is on the same side, see?
No, but I'm saying everyone on in those races conforms to one of those two sides.
I think your problem isn't that anything to do with the races, see. I think your problem is that Star Wars, what you're saying is that Star Wars has a good side and a bad side and nothing in between.
I'm saying that there is no individualism or autonomy. Yes.
I'm not sure I agree with that or understand what you mean, but okay.
Autonomy meaning like self-identity, man. Like, okay. For example, let's take the polar opposite of Star Trek, where every goddamn race has their own like completely separate autonomy for some reason. You have the two that still conform to the same side of like the Vulcan and the humans. But Vulcans have a completely different demeanor and like lifestyle.
No, keep going for that.
To a human.
Okay, which is like I said before, is the age of Star Wars in terms of the development of a galactic civilization is much further along than where we find people in Star Wars. Or Star Trek, I meant.
No, but okay. The thing that falls apart with is like, when I say this, one of the biggest examples for Vulcans specifically is that they have that whole history of like they are actually a super violent species. But because they are so violent and didn't want to like end their own world, they swore away emotion. And so anyone who's a Vulcan has to try to follow the same cultural norms within like being as being a Vulcan, so that they don't just like rage out 24/7 and like go off script.
Okay, look. But here's the thing, I don't think that every space opera necessarily needs that, because that isn't... Because here's the thing. I think in a way what you're saying could be condensed to, you don't like Star Wars because it's a more simple story, because it is more simple. Star Wars isn't actually about like a complex political web, you know, or even it isn't about cultural, you know. Star Trek, and I love to death, and part of what I love to death plays into what you're talking about, is that Star Trek's primary message is, the primary story is, you know, it's a message about acceptance and how, you know, people of like different cultures can come together, and how, and their struggles to get along at times, but still ultimately trying to coexist. It's about coexistence and exploration. Star Wars isn't about coexistence and exploration. Star Wars is about is basically like the shonen anime of sports opera. It's about let's have some cool sword fights.
Then I would like to submit that people have been trying to sell me under the wrong premise of Star Wars since I very first learned about it. Because everyone is like, oh, you like space opera, you must love Star Wars. And I'm like, at that point...
Because to the average person, Star Wars is just about one of the only space operas they actually know.
I'm just like, that's not a space opera!
Hey, wait, what is the definition of space opera?
You know what a soap
God.
opera is, right?
I still got the EXP!
Yeah,
Whoops.
A soap opera in space.
I see.
A soap opera that focuses on a galactic political system. Also, cutscene.
You did well. You learn fast.
All this. This is what we're fighting for.
To deploy the AIC in various regions in the frontiers. What happens after that? After that? Yeah. We step into the frontiers. What do you want to see? Brand new cities, cozy homes for everybody. Actually, perhaps. How do I? A wish from early, leave it noble and compassionate. No, it's not a wish from me. It came from someone else. Someone who shared it with me.
But yeah, all I was really trying to get at is that I don't like it because it conforms to too much of a norm for something that's supposed to be
Oh my god,
A
Star Wars is for
galaxy of
normies? Oh my god.
like races and whatnot. And apparently, yeah, that's what I'm learning now. It's just
Yeah, no, I mean,
huh?
look, it's the difference between. Look, one thing I'll say is, hey, look, you say that it's not a space, it's not a soap opera. Literally, one of the major plot points of the entire series is a surprise paternity reveal. If that ain't soap opera, I don't know what is. The other thing I'll say is, look, at the end of the day, it's more of a swashbuckling night story, but set in space than like a proper sci-fi. Like that's where it's most of its like filmographic inspiration comes from. It's, you know, things like Three Musketeers or something.
Wait, okay, then hang on. I looked up like the Oxford language definition of a space opera, and I'm like, this is the worst definition of all time. Apparently, by definition, it should be one, because yeah, Oxford just defines a space opera as a novel, movie, or television program set in outer space.
That it was my understanding. It is simply a grand narrative, but set in space.
It doesn't even mention a grand narrative. It just says a program set in space.
I would narrow it a little bit more. There's a whole genre of, you know, sci-fi short stories that, you know, is very prolific and important to, you know, like the development of sci-fi in the 20th century.
It doesn't help.
That's not the same space opera.
But it doesn't help that the only addition. Oh, cutscene.
Yeah, we're gonna live. This is Gustav's funeral, guys.
Okay.
wait for me, could you? I wish we could.
Rest easy, Gustav.
I'll finish what you started. The paintress, Renoir, they will pay.
No more dome. Just open skies.
I'll save them, Gustav. Emma, your apprentices, everyone.
You can leave it to us. You were always there for me.
I'll save them.
Say hi to Soph for me, yeah?
We could never tell if you were my brother or my father. But to me, you were both. Best brother and father I've ever had.
When one falls, we continue.
Thanks for being my family. See you in the next life.
I'm gonna. Okay, so this is the exit. The SQ over there. I don't think there's.
I'm gonna use the washroom.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a snack. I finish. Which I didn't find a mine, but it could be behind that like thing I definitely don't have yet, but I'm supposed to get later, breaking like gold blue things.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, no. Away.
For about 2 hours. Then there's a big lake. We shouldn't go there at all. We should make a right, and then it's gonna take a few hours, and then we make a stop. We get some rest and some food. And then from there, we head north to Monoko Station.
Why there?
To recruit my oldest friend. We'll need the extra firepower, because our next goal will be to take down the Paintress Heart.
Her heart?
Yes. You can't just stroll up to the Paintress. The chroma there is far too dense. It erases anyone who gets close. But if we destroy her heart, the barrier will fall.
Okay. So where is this heart? What does it look like?
What it looks like, that I don't know. But I do know that it's somewhere in the center of old Lumiere.
You found old Lumiere?
Yes.
So it's true. Before the fracture, our Lumiere was part of a larger city on the continent.
I've traveled with many expeditions. I was with the 58 when we found old Lumiere. The Renoir erased them before we could get further. And I don't know much more.
All right then. Let's go meet your friend at Monoko Station. and then we'll take the Patress's heart.
Okay, quick break.
Hello.
Oh.
Sorry, I was just switching back over to my desktop. But now, as part of my offer, they are also bringing me up to Madison, so I can visit the town or see the city.
I mean, you're too
I'm
far
excited.
away.
Oh yeah, no, it's only like a 4-hour drive. It's actually quite nice. But they do that for everyone. I think it's just like part of it's letting people get a feel for the city technically before they decide. I've actually already accepted the offer. But they don't they don't take away the trip from you just because you accepted the offer. In part, I don't know. I think it's still important that I get to go because that people get to go there if they accept the offer because this is the chance to tour apartments.
Are you moving now?
Yes, this is in person. Yeah. So I will be moving.
So you guys are gonna keep the Illinois house and sell the Colorado house, and then you move into Wisconsin.
Yep, that's basically the plan. Is the Colorado house will get sold, my parents will move to the Illinois house, and I will move from the Illinois house to an apartment in Wisconsin. I mean, you know, that I wouldn't consider getting a house there eventually, but I both before, you know, could not afford it right now. And also, you know, I want to live, I want to work I will say the company, it seems to be, if you do well at your job, it seems that the job is quite stable. Like, apparently they're like not, apparently they're, one of the things they talk about is how like they've never done a mass layoff. So, you know, that's nice. And honestly, the job itself sounds very interesting to me, so I might legit, you know, I might really end up enjoying it. But, you know, like, definitely going to spend a few years working there before I, you know, commit to, like, owning a house there.
All right, what did I miss?
Yeah, not much. Just me mentioning that I'm going to be apartment hunting because I'll have to move.
I see. I thought I heard you say my name.
No, I don't think so.
That's easier to use.
So, like, was there... I remember last time when, you know... Or was it 2 times ago that Gustav died?
I was like,
but I remember when it happened... Wait, what?
Yeah.
Well, I remember when it happened, y'all were talking about how, like, talking about him getting better. Was that, like, a meme online as people talk about that Gustav gets better or something?
Yeah, someone else also had my question and also didn't know he was gonna die, so people were just trying to, like, not spoil it.
Yeah.
I see. Wait, is it because, like, people had, like, seen this guy and were like, wait a second, his arm is back?
No. It's literally just literally someone in my position asked online, and I feel everyone's like, we don't spoil his death, so we're fine.
Yep.
Okay, but what was your question even?
Does he get better?
Does Gustav get better
Because he was
abilities later
falling
on?
behind the other characters in terms of damage and everything, so I was just like...
Okay, by get better, I thought you meant like he was sick or something.
No, just like
No.
get more better in battles.
Ah, I see.
I think the other context you missed for that being a meme is that I tried to explain the responses were very mixed of like some people said yes, some people said they didn't bother to use him. Other people said, is this person being serious? Yeah.
One? Okay, never mind. Yeah, they're pretty good. That's really... Father He's got number.
Excuse you.
Most of these are.
Have an interesting new gacha mechanic. Sorry, I immediately got thirsty.
Yeah, it's pretty normal for when playing gacha.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry. Bad joke, but
It was. You're not wrong, but it's still a bad joke.
true.
I mean, I won't deny that the characters are attractive. They're meant to be.
So, you know how in some gacha games they'll have like energy for doing the tasks and whatnot?
Oh yeah.
How come Minoko
And you have to
is
like
so
refill
far
your
from
energy when
Justice?
whatever.
Minoko's a searcher. They travel the land
Yeah.
looking for Jestrels who went missing after the fracture.
The lost Jestrels.
Yeah. That and he, pissed off Golgra.
Who's Golgra?
Your oldest friend
Alright.
was a Jestral.
Yes. We've been friends for as long as I can remember.
Gustav would have loved that.
Why? Because he liked Jestrels.
Because he liked the idea of friendships that could last decades. We don't get to enjoy such long friendships in Lumiere.
Good time with Lune, what?
How far up the mountain is Minoko Station? Will we see snow?
Not too high, but yeah. There's usually snow.
Fantastic.
Oh, right. There's no snow in Lumiere.
No, only in books and paintings. It's almost as mythical as Jestrels.
And just as fun. And sometimes just as deadly.
Oh. Really? My husband was obsessed with the idea of snow. I can't wait to see some.
That you will.
I can spend time with him?
Oh.
Is this the dating mechanic coming into play?
Dating a verse, though.
You seem less stressed than the others.
Is that your conclusion? After your extensive observation of our team?
Yes.
There must be better uses of your time than analyzing our stress levels.
Well, it's important to understand your teammates.
Says the mysterious
Uh,
stranger
oh,
who has
okay.
yet to share much about himself.
Then consider this my attempt to be less mysterious.
Oh, is that what this is?
News from around the
We're gonna be funny.
Up to you, man.
No, you're right. What was I thinking? It's better to stay mysterious.
I'm pretty sure you actually enjoy being mysterious. But all right. Give us a story then.
A story for a story.
Only if it's a good one. You first.
Something unusual then? Strange wonders and mysteries?
A bit impersonal, hmm? Not really how you get to know each other. I don't think that's worthy of a trade. No. Tell me something dark and melancholy and personal.
Ooh, going straight for the heavy stuff, huh?
If we're going to share, let's share.
Story for a story, right?
We'll see.
Oh, okay. Oh, heck, friendship!
Oh my god.
Oh my god! They still hang out with her now?
Your oldest friend.
Yes.
Gustav would have.
Why?
Because we don't get to enjoy.
Oh, we can. Okay. So it's just, you know, going to camp and paying attention.
Yeah?
Why are you allying yourself with us?
Not a lot of options out here. In case you hadn't noticed.
What about the previous expeditioners? Did you help them too? Yet they still failed.
That's a terrible way to ask questions. Do you always interrogate people like this?
Given the circumstances, I think we can skip the pleasantries, no?
Alliances are usually give and take. As are conversations. Trust goes both ways, no?
Alright then. As a gesture of good faith, I'll show you how to use Lumina.
No need. I got it.
Well, aren't you a quick study?
But I appreciate the gesture. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Trust works both ways.
All right. As a gesture of good faith, I'll answer 3 questions. Choose wisely.
Only 3.
Someone's a bit greedy.
3 questions with 3 follow-ups.
You're really pushing this.
I think it's reasonable.
All right. Go for it.
Oh, that's the question.
Oh, you're not.
First remains amazing. What?
Wow.
Simultaneous attacks at multiple key locations throughout the Valley Floor. A tower comms team keep constant tabs on the situation.
Okay. Can't, like, character.
How come
Minoko's a search.
the lost jet?
Yeah.
Okay, so
She's unfortunately at that age where she only has one thing on her mind: homicide.
fortunately not hers.
What? She does have homicide on her mind. She desperately needs to murder the person who killed her brother.
Oh, I was saying it's fortunately not like her homicide, as in she didn't commit nor was the victim of homicide.
Yes, but
Wait,
she definitely, well,
thinking-
she wants to commit it. She's aspiring to.
I was thinking that she had Gustav on her mind still, though.
Well, then she's also thinking about homicide.
Yeah, that's what I was saying though. Is I'm like,
I see.
it's homicide, just someone else's.
Didn't mean.
It's fine.
I just.
I miss him too.
It's. It's hard.
The pain we feel every time we lose someone. I've tried many ways of dealing with it. Running from it, sitting with it, compartmentalizing it. But what I needed was to use it. To use everything.
What do you mean?
I feel everything. And I let it burn inside me when I'm tired, when I feel hopeless, when I want to just let it all go. I use the pain. I use the fear, the shame, the guilt, the anger. I use it all to keep going, to make sure I continue.
Monet.
I can almost feel them beside me. Everyone we've lost. Walking with me. Especially when I use Chroma. I feel their presence, their closeness. And they help me.
Feel Gustav?
Yeah. I do.
I'd like to feel him with me too.
You have an affinity for Chroma too. Try it.
How do you always know what to do?
I don't. Want to know a secret? I have no idea what I'm doing. And I don't think anyone else does either.
Really?
Don't tell anyone else I said that.
I'm gonna get a relationship up for that one.
Oh. So, the Arknights has done a funny. In gacha games, usually there's like an energy system of some sort for mission. Okay, cutscene again.
Apparently, there's 10,000 cutscenes right now.
Uh-huh.
What are you working on?
Contingency plans. If we fail, Expedition 32 will need every bit of information we have.
Right, but how are you going to get it to them?
I asked the Gestrals for help.
Smart.
What are the stars whispering to you?
Actually, I'm the one whispering to them.
Oh?
It's something my dad and I used to do. When I was scared, or anxious, or even when I was happy, he'd say, share it with the stars. When it's hard to talk about things, the stars will understand.
I like that.
I talked to the stars a lot after he was gone.
I remember. The night we first met. At the Crooked Tower.
Right. After the gommage.
I was surprised to find you there. I thought I was the only one who knew about that room.
I had to get away from the harbour. And those damn petals everywhere. So I climbed up.
It wasn't logical. But parts of me really believed my parents and their expedition had succeeded. That they'd stopped her. Then the paint just woke. And I knew they weren't coming home.
You know, it meant a lot to me. The comfort we shared that day. But you avoided me after. Why?
It wasn't personal. I cut a lot of people out of my life.
Okay, not personal.
That day, I knew my parents had failed. They were counting on me to finish their work. I couldn't afford distractions.
Friends are not distractions.
I know that now.
Wow. We're in the middle of nowhere with 1 year left to live. What better time to build friendships?
I could use some wine, though.
Making friends is thirsty work.
We go again.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, now we can go to sleep.
Thanks. It really was a beautiful place.
Glad you liked it. We've buried friends there too. You were right about condolences. We offered them because we don't know what else to say, but there's no comfort there.
No.
All we can do is carry them with us.
I guess.
Original automation and occasionally help with modifying or repairing original devices.
Sorry. It's just... We're...
Drowning in our own sadness.
You may approve me for such things.
Hey,
And
why did you join the expedition? I mean, with the Gommage, I understand the rest of the team's decision, but you're half their age.
Out here seemed better than in there at the time.
It's natural. Wanting to escape a life you don't want.
Escape. Yeah. That's what I wanted. But Gustav and the others, they really want to change things.
Well, changing your life also counts. Can't always shoulder the world's problems, you know? It'll drain you fast.
Gustav would probably say, if more of us cared, then it would would lighten the load for everyone.
He sounds like a good guy.
Wait,
Will you be enlightened?
I kept Gustav's, so you can have mine. You'll need one if you want to be an official member of our merry crew.
I gotta say, I didn't take you for an official kind of person.
How about we just call it a day?
Welcome to the disaster expedition.
Thank you.
Okay, there it is. Friends with the child. Kind of.
I'm still wondering why all three of them look the same.
It's just like white old man. I don't know.
Well, like, his hair is now gone from, like, Gustav's hair is black. This
No,
dude's
Gustav's hair
is,
is
like, black and
brown
white.
versus is black and white.
Black and white, whatever. Old dude is white. But if you look at Versa's too, he has the same scar in his eye.
No, Gustav didn't have a
How
scar.
far to
What?
Minoko Station?
No, I'm not saying that's the old man.
Should be quick.
Oh, the old man? Yeah. That one I don't know.
I'm saying he looks like Gustav and the old man at the same time.
Can I load this catapult, please? No? Damn.
Okay. So the bit I was talking about, what do you think Arcanite uses for its energy system?
Fuel.
Fuel? Okay. Zoe?
Let's go with like fuses.
Chrome is flowing.
No, so your energy system for doing missions and whatnot, for doing a specific type of mission anyway, is sanity. Pretty fucking funny in my opinion.
Oh, work-life balance, very important.
This is the people fighting in like an actual war.
Dodge, Sia.
Oh.
Take down their shields.
Chrome is flowing.
Oh, I didn't put the lightning. Oh.
Brace yourselves. I'm ready. Blue, attention.
That's a waste. Entirely wasted that moon corpse.
Place on me.
The elements dance. Feel the burn.
Tops. Perfect.
Possibilities new. Projects new. New leaders of the Blue Commissions.
You know, I don't remember where, oh, I guess, okay, I was like, I don't remember where we're going. I see the mountain, I'm like, okay, I know where we're going.
Acceleration!
An advantage.
Back where we came. There's a big boy up there. Oh, there's another workshop here?
Minoko Station is to the north, not far from here.
Look out.
Brace yourselves.
Way too early.
Let's spill some ink. From fire.
Overflowing with energy.
Shifting now.
I'm ready.
The gradient is so like over the top. Danger.
Uh-oh.
Every time we've gone in, oh god. Oh god, here we go again.
Oh, it's another entrance?
Like it.
Interesting.
Oh boy. Oh. Oh. God, the depth perception is right here. Okay, well, here we are again. There's no way we win this, yeah?
Do it.
Do it.
You know us. Yeah.
Still incomplete. Okay. What is? There it is. Okay, so we need to like keep finding these and eventually it'll let us in, I think. About like 20 minutes, I'll just explore.
I have an answer to, like a proper answer to one of Arlone's earlier questions.
Hmm?
You asked me roughly how much guy to girl there is in Dark Knight.
Uh-huh.
I'd say the ratio is pretty close to like almost 2 to 1.
That's not terrible.
Like a 2.5 at in. It's hard to say, obviously, because I don't know where to go to get the list of like all the different polls. But from what I am seeing and experiencing, it's about a 2 to 1.
That's probably similar to Star Rail, which I consider a gacha that does a lot better than most. So.
Little puppy.
Remember the number 17.
Level 4.
Just remember the number 17 for a moment. I count.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it is a little over a 2 to 1. Let me find the actual ratio.
Take this. Brace yourselves.
You know, Arlen, my math was not that far off, actually. It's 2.8 to 1. Because it's 17 to 6.
It's not terrible.
I saved my money.
I'd say it's closer. It's closer to 3 to 1 though.
It is closer to 3 to 1.
Yeah, I can't break.
But my math was not terribly far off at 2.5. That was the estimate before I even looked at the list. But yeah, after going through the list, it's 17 to 6 for the polls. The like guaranteed 4 people that you get or whatever, or 3 people that you get on top of the
What happened here?
MC though, one of them is one of the main dudes. So it doesn't start you off with all women either.
You're twisted down in the woods too. Into the doors.
Please, I'm begging you. You have to save my baby.
Calm down, Dr. Jim. How's your sister? And what happened?
There was even breakers and most of our people.
You get hit when I play the right note. Sure.
Weapons too dangerous.
Those are notes.
Just try it. Bring it on. Oh well. Oh well.
Okay, so I hit it when it's.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
And
Interesting.
the red parry, green dodge or something.
Yeah.
Oh well. Just try it. Just try it. Bring it on. I'm impressed.
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
Oh well. Just try it. Bring it on. Bring it on. I'm not impressed. Bring it on. Oh well. Just try it. Not impressed.
That was easy. Okay. Oh, he's playing.
You just needed to practice.
48th. He wouldn't listen. Just kept running everyone into the ground. He acted as if he was the only true believer. That we had to trust him. 5 dead, and he wanted to double down. Thomas not so subtly insinuated that Jean should be relieved of duty. Mutiny. Something I'd never have countenanced. Yet I have a duty to them too. It's a gutting realization. What has to be done? The mission is too important. The team is too important. We can't just throw our lives away for nothing. I hate that it came to this. But he broke our trust. Under Expedition Code 23, Jean Fournier is hereby relieved of duty. I, Vincent Constantine, have assumed command and have designated Thomas Flegov as lieutenant.
Ooh.
Breakers.
Where's Burning Shot? There's a big boy.
Nice.
Get wrecked by big boy.
Do it.
Other big boss man.
Like, we don't.
Huh?
No. Like, oh, we don't have that long left, do we?
No.
No.
I'll give it a try or two.
Oh.
Oh no, he's not that big actually.
Dodge, Sia. Oh, ready to evade.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Oh, it explodes as well?
Oh.
Bruh. Okay, yeah, well, back to this guy.
That just juked you hard.
No.
Let me try.
No.
I like the first dodge. You should have been able to handle.
If everything one-shots, then I'm just like, eh. Mail also starts with defense up.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's just, you have the perfect it, and I'm like, I'm not allowed to do that. This thing. That was new to me.
That spills some ink. Thanks. On me.
Well, well. No tricks. It's locked on you.
On guard. From fire.
The elements dance.
Shoot it out. I think some of the guardian type.
Time to strike. Brace yourself.
Take your shot.
I'm ready. Good.
shot.
Let us stay there.
Let us get wet.
Oh no!
Ready to evade.
I am being taught about automation and the conveyor belt system.
I see.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
A brilliant light. Ready. Made it up smile today.
There's over here. What is this? Bulgari. Oh.
Well, that will help.
This place.
Swimsuit on.
New world. I think we have to like gain the power to break this coral stuff. Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, I found a different guy.
Whoa. Do it. Uh-huh.
Please survive.
Okay. Okay. Oh.
Oh.
Okay, this one is doable though. This one is doable.
These turrets really
Lune, watch out.
Let's keep going.
Oh, but he's chunky.
Please survive.
Oh.
Nice. Stop bouncing! God. My God.
I'll do it.
What? Help. Bruh. Look how fast he is. Look how many taps he got on the left. I guess we're gonna try to burn him. I'm gonna stack fire on this man. I will heal with her though.
Everybody, let's go.
Stop!
Strike.
Okay. Okay, what? This plays the most Porto.
Take this.
Victor.
Lune, attention.
I have finally hit the tower defense portion of the game. I was right, it exists.
Is this? What is this? Is he doing it longer every single time?
I'll do it.
I don't think so.
Think so? Really?
I said I don't think so.
I don't think so. 5 years of bouncing. Sure? I don't think I can do it just because I can't. Look how many turns he gets in between mine. Like shooting the eyeballs or something? Like, huh? No. Problem is I do like no damage to him. Medium.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you do have to come back.
Maybe. Yeah, no. Okay, just take me out. I don't want to bounce this anymore. No. Sorry, Verso.
Okay.
Where did it put me? I want to see if the area behind it is a quick grab or not. And I will walk on real quick. Sometimes there's just like free stuff. Yeah, it's right here.
Nice.
Nice.
Up here as well. Just got clothes. Yup. Yes, here's the one who missed. There's a lot of outfits here. Danger spot. Danger. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Alright, let me go get wrecked once. This is pretty though.
Yeah.
Oh, what's he?
Nice.
These guys and fight them or they say hello. Oh, shop. Weapons, yep.
Try me.
Nope, bye. Oh, wait. Oh.
I'm ready.
Cool. Stuff.
You see? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. My
Oh.
Well, well.
Please supply.
Oh boy.
Thunder.
Not up.
Let's keep going.
Few more. Just gonna try to mark someone. Darn it, hit it.
Shields up.
Let's push forward. Prepare to meet your end. Take your shot. Brace yourselves. Let's push forward. A brilliant light. Here.
Let's cut through the flames.
Full deck. Time to read. Let us stay there. Thunder!
Flames. On me.
Ready? I saw your future. Maya.
Precise strike.
Nice. Oh, they're expensive. Ooh. Candy should make us. Interesting. No, we will come back when we have. Oh, he also has stuff? Ah. Oh, gotta save up now. Alright. Go climb this mountain.
Swimsuit on.
Not touch any of these guys.
You're not ending now?
I'm gonna park myself in front of the next area.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's like a train top. Yeah, I don't feel any cutscenes, so. Okay. Alright, thanks for hanging out, chat. Next week, you get the usual week of streams. Thanks for being here. You can subscribe both Twitch, follow YouTube. Wait, no, subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch. Alright, have a good night, y'all.